last year there was a conference, the inaugural Australian Citizen Science Association conference. Among other things, there was a fantastic woman called Libby Hepburn who, with colleagues, had created a book called The Australian Guide to Running a BioBlitz. And so we were all rather inspired by that. She brought people from the UK and from the US that were talking about BioBlitzes they'd run, and we were very impressed with that, a bunch of us. And I came rushing back here and said, I definitely want to do one of these.
Today we have the Friday Students' Day, and you'll see lots of scientists working with little kids and big kids, and they're passing on an enormous amount of enthusiasm, inspiration and understanding to these little guys who are going to be our future scientists and naturalists, and they're going to be the ones that are looking after places like this well past when we're gone.
What have you found?
A spider. I found it.
Most of us, when we're really young, we really appreciate the littler animals of life and the littler plants. But often we lose that as we get older. And sometimes it just takes somebody else tapping you on the shoulder and really appreciating what's out there and what's down there. And I think we all get an enormous fascination and pleasure once it's pointed out to you about what's actually living around us.
My name's Rob. I work with Parks and Wildlife Service as a discovery ranger. We're specifically, one of the things we're invited to do is look for birds. There goes some lorikeets now. So we're a public service organisation, so we get to work with everyone. We see lots of little kids and mums and dads and grandparents, and looking and exploring and falling in love with our natural environment.
The final number for 4 o'clock is 167 species, which is fantastic. What a fantastic effort from everyone involved. There are many different feels about this place because, for a start, we're really quite challenged with the rain. It was dry as a bone up in the domain, so we've just had a few logistical hassles. But on the biological front, I'm really, really excited. We've got all sorts of really different things here. We've got a whole lot of watery ecosystems, so that will give us a whole lot of different species. And we've got a lot of different experts as well, so we'll have a few different focuses as well.
I was impressed with how much stuff we got at the domain because people worked really hard, they were enthusiastic about it, and it's just been just the same here, despite the dreadful weather we had yesterday. The kids were really excited, and today we've had just members of the general public out enjoying themselves.
So the format for this one is very school focused today on the Friday to launch, and we've had the Mayor Peter Frasier launching it at 10 o'clock this morning. The students will stay here until 2 when they go back to school, and then we'll have the general public, the community, coming down right from this afternoon through Saturday.
Tasmanian Land Conservancy has been running some wildlife monitoring workshops. We're taking people out into the bush and explaining how wildlife cameras work, which is a new piece of technology which has become popular in the last sort of 5 to 10 years, and it's really revolutionised wildlife monitoring. The kids who've come along to this activity are really into hands-on stuff. Everyone wants to have a go. They want to have a play around with the camera, have a good look at how they work, which is great.
We've got the students to collect over trays by beating foliage using a stick, and we concentrate the specimens down to one of every variety that we take back and look at more closely. So this particular sample here, this one is taken off blackwood. So the blackwood trees around the area now are in flower, being the early spring. and the flowers attract quite a wide variety of visitors for pollination purposes.
We went and found small animals that usually hide when it's dry in the ground because they need water.
What have you found?
Scorpion, millipedes, and ram and wood lice.
Yeah, awesome.
All too often, science tends to have a practical or a pragmatic thing. So it's all about, are we buggering up this bit of the environment or not? And that's the only reason you could ever want to do science, is because it tells us whether or not we've made impacts on us. This is sort of like a taste of pure science, I guess. It shows them that the stuff still exists before it disappears.
We got an extraordinary number of species. We got 240. That's just spectacular, and we had a huge effort from everyone. We had that real adrenaline up to the line, with everyone finding species up until the very last minute. And it's been a really beautiful effort. It's been lovely having everyone working together, and I think everyone's been learning off each other, and I've seen these lovely collaborations with all these different people. It's been beautiful.